Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching SAMAA News. Here are today's headlines. Chief of Army Staff Field Marshal Asim Munir has cautioned India that there is no space for war in a nuclearized environment, reaffirming Pakistan's resolve for peace, but readiness to respond decisively to any provocation. The army chief hailed Pakistan's clear victory during the May conflict, warning that any escalation would have catastrophic consequences for the entire region. He urged India to address core disputes through international norms, instead of pursuing aggression. Pakistan and Afghanistan have begun high-level peace talks in Doha after extending a fragile 48-hour border ceasefire. Defence Minister Khawaja Asif and Intelligence Chief General Asim Malik are leading the Pakistani delegation, while the Afghan side is represented by Taliban Defence Minister Mullah Yaqub and Intelligence Head Abdul Haq Wasik. The talks, mediated by Qatar, aim to ease rising tensions and address Pakistan's demand that Kabul prevent cross-border terror attacks. Both sides have pledged restraint, but the path to resolution remains uncertain. 3 people were killed and 5 injured in an explosion at the Avant-Garde explosives plant in Russia's Bashkortostan region. The blast occurred late Friday night in Stolitomak. Authorities say search and rescue operations have ended and forensic teams are investigating the cause. However, officials have denied Ukrainian drone involvement. Ukraine's Prime Minister Yulia Sviridenko says her government has approved urgent measures to speed up the protection and restoration of critical infrastructure. She said a new coordination centre would oversee repairs and funding to keep power, water and heating running, even under Russian attacks. The Treasury will also release funds faster to safeguard key energy facilities. At least 15 people were killed in a tragic bus crash in Brazil's northeastern state of Pernambuco. Police say the driver lost control, veered off the road, and the vehicle overturned after hitting a sand embankment. 30 passengers were on board. The driver survived with minor injuries, and officials say many victims may not have been wearing seatbelts. A massive fire broke out at Dhaka's Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport cargo terminal, forcing suspension of all flights. 36 firefighting units, backed by the Army, Navy and Air Force, battled the blaze as thick smoke covered the area. Officials say all aircraft are safe, though several flights were delayed or diverted. The cause of the fire remains unknown. Dozens were injured during a public viewing for late Kenyan opposition leader Raila Odinga in Kisumu, according to the Kenya Red Cross. Chaos erupted as crowds swelled to see Odinga's body, flown from Nairobi earlier in the day. Trump administration officials are reportedly discussing the possibility of arranging a meeting between US President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un during Trump's upcoming trip to Asia next month. According to a CNN report, discussions are still in early stages, with no confirmation yet from either side. China and the United States have agreed to hold another round of trade negotiations next week as both sides move to prevent another costly tariff war. The decision follows Beijing's sweeping controls on its rare earths industry, which prompted US President Donald Trump to threaten 100% tariffs on Chinese imports. Trump also warned he may cancel his planned meeting with President Xi Jinping later this month on the sidelines of the APEC summit in South Korea. The Afghanistan Cricket Board has announced its withdrawal from upcoming cricket engagements with Pakistan, including a planned T20 series and the Tri-Nation tournament scheduled later this year. The decision comes amid heightened tensions and national mourning following the tragic deaths of Afghan players in Paktika province. The tournament was set to feature Pakistan, Sri Lanka and Afghanistan. The global film industry continues to thrive, despite fresh tariff threats from US President Donald Trump. While Star Wars Starfighter is being filmed in Britain, studios in Hungary and Australia are also bustling with international productions. Trump has proposed a 100% tariff on films made overseas, aiming to curb what he calls the loss of American film jobs, reviving a protectionist idea he first floated in May. Britain's Prince Andrew has said that he will give up using his title of Duke of York following years of criticism about his behaviour and connections to the late US sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The reputation of Andrew, the younger brother of King Charles and second son of the late Queen Elizabeth, has taken a battering in recent years, most notably because of his links to Epstein. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.SAMAA TV. Thank you for watching SAMAA News.